So here's my review of the Sterling JP60. I paid about a $5.50 from GuitarCenter.com for this thing, and I've had it for about a month now. I'm actually playing it today for the first time in about 3 weeks because I just kind of got fed up with it for whatever reason. I was about to actually send it back via UPS today. My friend didn't pick up the phone to take me there, so I figured what the heck, I would make a quick little review before I sent it back. And what do you know, I actually like it a lot better nowadays. But anyways, so a little overview. We got 24 frets, of course, rosewood fingerboard, basswood body, dual humbuckers. I actually installed a DiMarzio crunch lab in the bridge, DiMarzio Liquifire in the neck, the John Petrucci signature set, of course. We got the little bullet style knobs, which I think are pretty cool, just like the regular JP6 has. Very nice touch. You got your 4 and 2, I'm sorry, little tuning machine things. Locking tuners, which are a nice touch. They definitely keep in tune pretty well. You got your non-locking tremolo, which I haven't really been using much because I'm not really much of a tremolo guy, but maybe one of these days I'll find some use for it. Anyways, so I really, really like the neck of this guitar. It's probably one of the best playing necks I've ever come across. It's a lot like the JP6, very, very similar. I haven't played the JP6 in a while, but I definitely remember it feeling a lot like this guitar. It's a very thin neck, where it doesn't feel like paper thin, but it's definitely made for shredding. It's a very fast playing neck, and it's really comfortable. So. This is with the Liquifire neck pickup. It reminds me a lot of a Duncan Jazz, or maybe even a 59. I'm probably going to do a A-B back and forth between a Duncan Jazz that I have laying around and then this to see which one I like better. I personally prefer the Duncan Jazz to just about anything, but I figured I'd just buy the matching Petrucci set. Here's the Crunch Lab. The Crunch Lab sounds surprisingly smooth, like pretty much any given review on the internet of the Crunch Lab will tell you. They're really good pickups, I think, to install on this guitar. They're not that much better than the stock pickups, actually. I was very surprised with the quality of the stock pickups. It reminds me a lot of kind of like a JB and Jazz sort of combo, and I think most people are going to be very happy with the stock pickups. They're very modern sounding, have a lot of clarity, a lot of punch. They don't have like that vintage kind of tone. It's just straight up modern, and if you're doing just hard rock or metal, I think you'll be very happy with it. Anyways, let's check out how this thing sounds with heavy distortion, shall we? Don't even ask me what that was. Anyways, but the Crunch Lab in the bridge, I think, is a really good fit for this guitar. It's got a lot of clarity. It's a very, like I said before, it's a very smooth sounding distortion, which is definitely advantageous for the kind of sound that I'm going for. It's not over the top like something like a Duncan Distortion is. I actually have another guitar with a Duncan Distortion. I definitely prefer this a lot better. Although I did try the Crunch Lab in a guitar with mahogany. I'm not sure how much I like it with that, but That's not even really relevant because we're talking about this now, aren't we? Anyways, moving back to what I was talking about. Crunch Lab is a very good pickup for this. What's it called? The stock pickup is very... I'm going to edit this out. The stock pickup is actually quite good. You may not want to switch that out. The Liquifire... the Liquifire is it's a kind of bluesy sounding neck pickup. It's very Petrucci-like, mainly because John Petrucci made the darn thing. Go figure. It's got a very liquid lead sound, as the name would imply. So, yeah, overall, I think this is a very good guitar. It's definitely worth the money. I was kind of surprised by the quality of it, considering it was made in Indonesia. And I've heard a lot of bad things about guitars made in Indonesia, but this is definitely going to make me think twice about
foreign guitars.
Yeah, that and stuff. Anyway, so overall, I'd say I'd probably recommend this guitar. It's pretty good overall. It may not be as flashy as some of the other ones I have, but it definitely does the job. Oh yeah, the little armrest thing is very comfortable. That's a nice touch. And if you're used to guitars that are made out of mahogany, like my other ones are, you'll definitely be pleasantly surprised with how light this one is, because it's made out of basswood, a lighter wood. That's half the reason why I bought this one versus another Schecter or something, because I just want something that I can just jump around on stage with. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to, leave them below. Unless, of course, it's referring to my crappy guitar playing, then just, don't even bother.